How to buy on AliExpress from South Africa. The first and most important thing is that when you are on the app or the website, you will go to the top right where the flag appears, and here you will change the country. You will directly search for South Africa, and then here in language, you leave it in English and then in currency. If you want, you can change it. I am going to leave it in US dollars. We are going to click save, and here the page will load. And now I will show you how to buy step by step. Now I will indeed show you how to buy step by step and what you need to keep in mind. As you can see, there are many products here, many offers, and in fact, at the top, we find more. In fact, we find a product offer here. We also find product categories here. But what we are going to do is take a sample product, and I will show you what you need to look at. First of all, we are going to choose a product at random. We are going to choose this product over here on the right. It appears here for us, and we are going to see in detail what everything is. We need to keep in mind, first of all, on the left side, we should look at the photos to see if they really match the product description, which is this one here. Always remember to pay close attention to the title of this product, because sometimes you can get confused. That is, they might be showing you this iPhone here, but it turns out they are not selling the iPhone, but rather they are selling this battery. Therefore, it's important to differentiate, as sometimes people feel cheated because they see one product in the images and receive another. But it's because they don't read this part of the title. Then, also remember that when we search for products on AliExpress, when we see the price, the lowest available price appears. What I mean is that when you enter the listing, you notice that if I, for example, change the color of the product or the specifications, you'll see that some cost more than others. For example, this one here costs 15.22 and this one here 16.18. That's why, before knowing how much it costs, you must specifically choose which variation or size of the product you want to know what the final price is. Then, once you have read, and that's it, you will go to the bottom part where the reviews appear. And here the important thing is that it has at least 4.5 stars, and hopefully it has plenty of reviews. For example, in this case, it only has 15. I recommend a minimum of 30 or even 50 to be sure that real people are actually buying these products. Now we are going to click where it says see more, and here we will filter using this image icon to be able to read and see, above all, authentic and genuine images of the products, since the photos that appear at the top of the AliExpress page are, let's say, professionally edited photos that look very good and often enhanced by skilled editors, whereas the photos here in the reviews are real photos from customers who have been buying the specific product. So that we can see more in comparison, for example, in hand, what the specific size is on a table. And well, here we see, detail by detail, what is it really like once you have chosen the product you want. Now, we are going to move to the right side to make the purchase. Now here, you must be sure about the person who is selling it to you. What you can do is click on it and you will go to the OA store. The products that this person offers. What you can do is check here in this space how many positive or negative reviews they have in general, because this person not only sells this product but several others as well. And obviously, it is beneficial for them to have a generally positive review. Then, this will appear depending on where you are. Simply click on it and here you will specifically choose the country. Then you will choose depending on where you are located. And that's it. This applies here. Remember that depending on where you are located, here on the left side where the price is, it may include some taxes, also depending on where you are located. Then it appears here at the bottom. The shipping price in this case is completely free. But it doesn't have a tracking guide, meaning we won't be able to track the product to know where in the world it is, or if it has already arrived in our city, or even if it has already arrived at our home. Therefore, I recommend that you rather buy products that have a tracking option. You simply search for it, enter, and here when you select free shipping, it should show that tracking is included. Then, here it will specifically show the date on which the product arrives at. Your house or the place you have chosen to receive the product. After this, if you want, you can also change the quantity. You can choose the number of products you want. You can increase it here and, depending on what you desire, you order it. I'm going to leave it at 1 and click where it says buy now. When I click buy now, this appears here, it shows up here. The shipping address is censored because it's my personal address, and I can click here where it says change and adjust the address to the place where I am. Then, in payment methods, depending on where you are located, it will show up here. Add credit or debit card or some other payment methods. That's already. Depends on your location, as I was saying. And as you can see, there's an option for promo codes here. In the description, I'll leave one if I can get access to it. And then here, in the summary, it shows you the product price and the purchase price. Shipping price. This likely changed and increased because I chose only a very cheap product. That's why I recommend that what you should do is go directly to any product around here and add several. And once you add several products, the shipping price will surely decrease, and that will make it not so expensive. So what you can do is talk to friends, family who want to place orders on AliExpress so they can make a single order. And that way, the shipping cost will decrease significantly. It remains, but obviously, with many more products, let's say it's much more worthwhile to make the purchase. And once you've made the purchase here, you click where it says place order, and when they give you your tracking number, you're going to come to this page called exactly as it appears above, 17 track. And what you're going to do is enter your order tracking numbers here and track them to know where they are, if they've arrived in your country, or if they've reached your home. And be very attentive to ensure the order actually arrives. Similarly, if the order doesn't arrive at your home or the place you chose, you can file a claim with AliExpress. And they will obviously refund your money, but for that, you need to be very attentive. To the delivery date, remember that it said it would arrive by May at the latest. So, being May, what you should do is wait until that date and when that date arrives. If your product from this seller still hasn't arrived, what you do is file a claim to get your money back. Thank you.